It just grips and grips. If anything, it's encouraging me to misbehave, and I particularly like that. This is incredible. It is exciting to drive, and I was really not expecting that. It's just such a shock, like discovering somebody really grey and average like John Major is a shagmeister. One blip does make itself abundantly clear pretty quickly. It's quite noisy. As soon as you just head off in one direction for any length of time with any speed on, there's a lot of road rumble and wind noise. That's going to be bad news when you get to the motorways. So how much will it cost? Well, the cheapest BMW 3 Series is 18,695 quid. And for that, you'll be lucky if you get the sun visor. This is the top spec Mazda 6. It's got everything on it, and it'll cost you 17,995 quid. So, will value for money cure Milton Keynes' man of his BMW addiction? Probably not. This is still a Mazda. People will think of it as a Mazda. So no matter how good it is, let's be honest, a life of luxury and excitement in the south of France does not await the Mazda 6. I'm sorry. For you, it's going to be a life of powering up and down the M5, the M4, service stations, cheap motels. But it makes me feel good that at least we've brought it out here for a final damn good thrashing. A final day out, a final fling before you begin your life of misery and servitude.
Now, I've driven this car, and I couldn't believe how brilliant it was. It just feels so tight, doesn't it?
It's sharp, and it's a Mazda.
I know. And £700 cheaper than a BMW. Another £700 saved tonight.
With more power and more kit. Quite an achievement. Right, more science. Final attempt at this. We've been trying to prove, is it possible for a car to go fast enough to beat a speed camera? So far, all we've proven is it's really, really difficult. We had a racetrack, the Stig to drive the car. Really fast cars haven't done it. We're going to have one last go. So far, yes, I agree, we've failed. But we haven't disproven the theory, just that we need a quicker car. Something like this, a TVR Tuscan S. Remember, this would be a crazy thing to do if we weren't using a professional racing driver on our own test track. Notice something? No flash. It never went off. It was going so fast, over 170 miles an hour, the camera never saw it.
Seriously?
So, absolutely. So we've proven it is a mug's game. You need 2 miles of track. You need a car that will do over 170 miles an hour. But in the name of science, we did it.
And on that happy note, we have to start winding up the show. The vegetarian car is still going round outside. Next week, I go to Wales with an RS Focus. We've got Jamiroquai frontman JK coming here to try and go faster than Harry Enfield. And, you know, you're always seeing people with motorbikes trying to see how many buses they can jump, yeah? Well, next week, we're going to see how many bikes we can jump with a bus. See you then. Good night.
It's called a Nissan Mildred.